My name is Keisha Carter, your host and content creator of this amazing podcast, web show, series, whatever you want to call it. It's me, all Keesh, all the time. So before we keep going, it's me. Okay, like you don't know you. Take 3. It's me all the time. Obviously. Take 5. We're gonna skip 4. Take 5. Alright, guys, we're back. What's up, guys? We're gonna be serious and get this episode on the road. Again, my name is Keesh. Kicking it with Keesh. All Keesh. All the time. All Keesh. Woo, okay. All Keesh all the time. Thanks for kicking it with me. So, like I said, press the subscribe button, click the bell, get the notifications, and let's keep going with this episode. If you're watching on visual, you are watching on via Facebook or via podcast YouTube. Subscribe. Thank you. If you're watching or listening via audio, you're listening on either of these platforms. I'm on via Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Overcast, Castbox, or Google Podcasts. And I'm so glad that you're kicking it with Keesh. Let's kick it. Whoa, wait, before we kick it, I just want y'all to know.
Wait, what she was about to say, I'm very proud of my friend because I was real shook and I was very proud. All right, Keith.
All right, so before we keep going, I just want y'all to know all of the countries that my podcast is being heard in. Like, I have listeners in Canada, France, Sweden, South Africa, Mexico, United Arab Emirates, Australia, Netherlands, and these United States of America. Thank you. Yo, I'm so hyped that y'all are listening to me literally. Wait, one more time. Wait. This is the confetti. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Like, this is I'm so hyped that y'all are listening to me all over the world, and I really thank you for kicking it with me. Keep kicking it because we about to kick it hard. One more time with the foot. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So, now, y'all know I'm a promo every chance I get. My god brother, his name is Jonathan Blake out of Houston, Texas. Texas Stand Up. We are working the WeSomeWorkaz merchandise. Yeah, we're working it.
Okay, you're right.
So
you're right.
I have on the long sleeve camo Buckets versus Everybody t-shirt, and she has on the
Just a Worker
short sleeve tee. But there's much more on the website, or follow him on IG. His Instagram is @WeSomeWorkaz with a Z, or is it this way? I don't know. Whatever. It's with a Z at the end.
Workaz.
And the website is WeSomeWorkaz.com. All of that is with a Z. So hit up the website, hit up his Instagram. The link is in the bio. Copy your merch because, you know,
we cute, we fly.
we cute. You can be cute and you can be fly. Like, it's unisex sizes.
For sure.
So it's unisex sizes, and he has female.
He has a lot of athletic wear for females, you know, biker shorts, sports bras, all that good stuff. Same for men. He has workout tights. Make sure that if you have a special request order, you make sure you DM him at WeSomeWorkaz.com. See if you can get that through to you. He does ship worldwide.
Internationally.
So international. So yeah, definitely check that out.
Hit up that WeSomeWorkaz.com. Hit him up on IG. Tell him his sister Keesh sent you. WeSomeWorkaz. Hit that. Now, this beautiful young lady next to me is my great friend, dear sister from another mister. Her name is Christina. And Christina is an amazing makeup artist and skincare artist. I don't know, what you call that? They have the whole title for that.
I mean, I just feel like my makeup be looking like your skin.
Period. So, do me a favor. Follow her at, her personal page is It's Miss C, C-E-E.
And wait. Miss is M-I-S-S. And then C is C-E-E. Okay.
Period. Now, her business page is Skin by Chris. That's CRIS. And that's there too. So please follow her. She's amazing. Again, she's here in Houston, Texas as well, because that's where we're shooting the show from. Houston, Texas, stand up. And my girl's amazing. Like, low key, high key, middle keys, all the keys in between, the high, low, and middle. This girl got it. Whether skincare, makeup, you need weddings, you need makeup for your wedding, for your special event, for prom, for pictures, just because you want to be cute, to boost your self-esteem. Makeup, skincare, please hit up her.
And also hit up my website at www.skinbychris.com.
Woo! Do that. The girl's great. Now, before we get started, I am going to ask her a few questions so that y'all know a little bit about her, because y'all need to know. Now, Miss Chris, when did you know you wanted to pursue makeup as a career?
So, I used to be a professional salsa dancer.
Yo,
and I used to
hit that. She hit that.
And I used to compete in salsa. Like, that was my shit. Like, I've danced since I was a year old. What?
Sugar honey.
That was my emoji, poop emoji.
Her sugar honey iced tea.
So yeah, so I used to do makeup. Any of the girls, they can vouch for me. The girls that I used to do their makeup, I used to use my finger doing their makeup, but they used to look real cute.
Right.
And I used to work with all these other people. Once I got older, I started working with a lot of different makeup artists who are super, super big now. Shout out to Benny Beauty. Shout out to Makeup by Vicky J. A lot of those people influenced me here in Houston, Texas. And yeah, I didn't know that I wanted to do makeup until I was 24. I'm 29 now. So it hasn't been that long. I've done makeup longer, but professionally and stuff like that, it hasn't been as long as I thought it would be. But yeah, it was just dance. Honestly, dance is when I knew that I wanted to do makeup, because I was doing all these girls' makeups for free.
Yeah. So, what is your biggest pet peeve in makeup? And before you answer that, my biggest pet peeve in makeup is when women put the lip liner over their lip line. That grinds my gears. Like,
I mean, it don't bother me that much, because I feel like some girls, maybe they don't want to spend the coin, whatever, it's cool. Some girls can, it's fine. That don't bother me. What really bothers me, there's two things that really bother me. Two. There's a lot more than two, but I'm just going to specify two. Well, two of the top things that bother me is the fadeaway brows.
Wait. Fadeaway at which end? Because I tried today.
No, your brows are not fadeaway brows.
Okay.
Fadeaway brows, whenever you got them really blocky brows, and then you really make them look like a land strip, like a plain land strip on your brows. Ugh. Like, it was a trend at one point, so I'll give it to that trend. But we gotta retire it. It's 2020, we gotta retire it.
Alright, so what's your next makeup pet peeve?
Oh, foundation. Ladies, please make sure your foundations match you.
Hello? We just looked at a Instagram page.
We saw someone's page. We were just amongst conversations amongst
it looked
girls.
like she hit the paddle with her and just walked away.
I cannot stand when a girl has, and this is not to talk shit, I'm just talk mess. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Keisha. Talk mess. But I do not like when a girl, as a makeup artist, some girls, they just don't naturally. If you match yourself, it's a hit or miss. You may not match yourself right. That's cool. But if a makeup artist does your makeup, there is no reason why your face should either be lighter or darker than your neckline.
If a real makeup artist,
and it just grinds my gears,
who knows what she is doing.
And if you do a little bit darker, then girl, just bring it down that neckline a little bit.
Now, granted, if you have a skin discoloration like I do, your neck is not going to always match your face. Your neck is not going to always match your face and, the rest of your body. But as long as you got somebody who know what they doing, or
they're going to fix that. They're going to do what they got to do.
Right.
That's cool. No tea, no shade. Okay.
Now, next question is, who's your favorite makeup artist and what's your favorite makeup line?
Okay, so I don't have a specific person that I can name because there's so many. But right now, if you're a makeup artist and you love color and you love all that type of I'm not going to say artistic stuff. artistry, excuse me. Everybody in the UK, they're booming right now.
Shout out to the United
Mitchell,
Kingdom.
Stacey Marie, MUA, P. Louise, all these people. Like, if you are a makeup artist, you need to be following them. Like, they're such inspiration. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. I think she's from Arkansas. There's this girl called, her name is Strash Me. I think her name, like, that's her Instagram name. At STRA. I can't tell you, but yeah. Strash Me. She's like fire. Those are people you need to follow. Like, people who have, like, different artistic visions. Definitely.
Bet. So who's your favorite makeup line? Like, what's your favorite makeup line?
I have so many for different things. If I'm looking at eyes, there's P. Louise. They're from the UK. Like, they're, like, super big on, like, vibrant colors. I love me some Fenty Beauty. My girl Rihanna's just killing it. And I love a makeup brand that... okay, look, I'm Hispanic, but I'm super, super light. But I love doing I love doing melanin skin tones. I love doing deep skin tones. I love doing all that. So I love a brand that carries the deepest shades of skin tones. Like, you know, caters to everybody, but especially the deeper skin tones, because it's hard, even whenever you're a makeup artist, having to do someone who has deeper skin tones and you can't provide for that customer or that client because you gotta make something shake with something else. And Fenty don't do that. Fenty got you covered.
Fenty got all the shades. How many is it? Like 40 plus?
I think it's 50. Like 50.
40 or 50 plus shades. Fenty got it. So as soon as I get around to it, I'm gonna go to Sephora and get my Fenty Beauty foundation.
Yes, either get the matte foundation or that hydrating foundation.
I need matte. My skin already oily.
Okay, then yeah. No, girl, it's matte. It's like...
I need it because my skin... Am I oily now? Don't worry about it.
She look good.
Worry about your mama edges. Don't worry about my face.
Okay.
My foundation.
Okay.
Now, granted, I do want to say that while I'm on camera, I know y'all are not used to seeing me with hair. So my hair was done. My hair was done for my cousin's wedding this weekend, but due to little Rona, the wedding got rescheduled. Shout out to my cousin Ashley, Blake and Ashley Smith, B.A. Smith forever. Wedding is rescheduled, but my hair will still be done, and it is done now. So my cousin at Cambria, you know what? I'm gonna find her Instagram, but it's right there. It's right there. She did my hair, and I absolutely love it. She's the only woman that does my sew-ins. She takes care of my natural. Yeah.
Cousin.
You know, we keep it in the family. She takes care of my natural hair under here. She conditions it. She clips my ends. She straightens it, makes sure my hair is healthy before she braids it down and puts a complete closure. And however she's gonna do it, either with a band.
She does it with love.
She does it with love. And shout out to Cambria Geary. Follow her. She's in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. Texas, stand up. What's good? So I hit her up because she's gonna do hair too. Now, before we hop into this episode, we gotta take a quick commercial break because we got to. So
we need it.
Holla at Chiguala. Stay tuned. Keep kicking it with Keesh. We're gonna dive right into this episode right after this. Alright guys, we're back. You're watching Kicking It with Keesh. And we're gonna keep going on this episode. So now the quote for the title of today's episode is Defining Just Friends. It gets sticky. It can be like alcohol. It can be alcohol, non-alcohol disinfected, smooth. It just depends on what's happening. So we're going to get into that later. So the quote for today's episode is, a guy and a girl can be just friends, but at one point or another, they will fall for each other. Maybe temporarily, maybe at the wrong time, maybe too late, or forever. By Dave Matthews Band. That's a little sticky. Like, I can't even comment on that quote.
I mean, I have a lot of comments. I could. You know what? He made a lot of points, and then he didn't make points at the same time.
They can at some point or another, one of them will fall for the other. It may not be both of them, and if it is, that's beautiful. That's where the or maybe forever part comes in. But if one falls for the other, maybe it's not the right time for the other person. Maybe it's temporary. Maybe they temporarily fall for each other. Because I've temporarily fell for someone before.
Look, I have friends, guy friends that are straight, that I've known, I'm going to say since my teenage years, like 15, 16, partied, all this stuff. never had anything to do with them, never, no type of attachment. They're married, kids now, and I'm so happy for them. I'm close to the. I'm not gonna say I'm close to the wives. I'm not even close to them that much anymore. But I'm close to the wives.
Close enough.
Yeah, like there was nothing that was ever close. That the wives liked me. That there was no type of shade where they think that they thought something. So no, I feel like you can be friends with the opposite sex and it just be that friendship.
Yeah. But that's if you're upfront with what just friends mean. And we're gonna dive into that.
We are.
Now, granted, like she said, two of my best friends, shout out to Marcus and Broderick, they are my best friends, like guy friends. If I need something, if I want to talk, or if I've been, regardless of how long it's been since we've talked to each other, they're always there. And Miguel. Marcus, Miguel, and Broderick. Miguel. Right. Marcus, Miguel, and Broderick. Regardless of however long we've talked to each other, what's happened in our past. I know Broderick is married. I love his wife. She loves me. It's a platonic friendship.
She better.
It's a platonic friendship. Like, just friends is just friends. And there has to be a... Now, granted, I'm going to say this before we hop into the episode. When you define just friends with somebody, please make sure you're upfront and honest. And I could honestly just end the episode here. Please make sure you're upfront and honest with
just friends.
Just friends, right. If we're just friends, it's platonic. Anything after just friends, if we kiss or if we have some type of feeling, anything that presses past that, please make sure you two are having, not we're having a conversation, but two of the people, regardless of the sex, whether it's straight or LGBTQ, regardless of whatever, make sure the two of you are having the conversation about what you're feeling. Because that could save a lot of hurt feelings.
I agree.
Now, if I define just friends, because this is what this episode is about. If I define just friends, we're literally just friends. We can hang out. We can go get pizza. We can go on friend dates and not be like significantly touching each other or kissing or anything that will push it past just friends. Just friends is just that. We're just friends. And a lot of us need to, literally, a lot of us need to mature and understand that two people, even of the opposite sex, for sure of the opposite sex, because that's what this is about, can just be friends. Like, me and my friend that's a guy can go to the movies and go enjoy it. And it can be just that. Even if I pay for myself or he pays for the both of us or I pay for the both of us, it can just be friends. But a lot of us are not upfront about our feelings these days. And a lot of people that say they just friends, it is not just friends.
I agree. I feel like a lot of the times, like you said earlier, like it could always be one person that's getting more involved emotionally than the other. Or they could just both be not emotionally involved or whatever, vice versa. They can both be involved emotionally. I can honestly say that I've had friends that like it's just been we're just friends and they've paid for me. Like men that those are just guys. I don't want to say they're just gentlemen because that doesn't make you a gentleman. You're just being courteous or nice or whatever. Paid for me, paid like for the movies. That was a perfect example of movies. I've gone to the movies with just me and another male, and he was literally just my friend. He would talk to me about his girl problems. You know what I'm saying?
And guys, I don't mean to cut you off. Guys, please stop thinking that if you take a girl out, that you're not expected, but you're owed more than just that going out. Like, she doesn't owe you. Here, matter of fact, girls too. Nobody owes you sex. They don't owe you
car payment.
Kiss. They don't owe you your rent payment.
No. At this point, it goes beyond a kiss and none of that. I'm not gonna say this generation that we're in right now. This dating era, right? The dating era that we're in right now, I feel like women expect, and I'm not trying to talk down on women because we're women. We are for women empowerment, but just specifically speaking, a lot of women think that like they want to be with someone or they want to talk to somebody just for the simple fact of like money or bills being paid. And I just feel like that's so whack. That's whack. That's whack.
It is whack.
Because that says a lot about you, not about them.
Right. And girls, like, please know what irritates me the most is when you and somebody are just friends. And if they're doing it genuinely out of their heart, if they're doing something for you and they fully understand that there is a understanding that you and them are just friends. And if they're helping you with a bill, or if they're helping you with something of financial essentials, or even if it's financial pleasure, if they're handling that for you, it's out of a genuine place in their heart, not because you've led them on. Please do not lead nobody on. Be upfront. Matter of fact, where are these notes at? The dangers of mixing the definitions of just friends.
Woo, child.
Include being clear with your intentions. Please be clear. We'll do that next.
Okay.
Please be clear with your intentions. Like, if there's somebody you know you can, and not even that you're not ready for a relationship, or if you don't want a relationship, if you know you got something going on another level with somebody else, be clear with whoever you meet and be like, hey, look. And they're going to appreciate your honesty. And if they don't appreciate your honesty, that just means that they're not ready for whatever level that you may or may not be ready to go.
And you have to respect that.
Right, and you got to respect that.
Look, if anybody gets their feelings hurt, you have to respect their feelings being hurt because their feelings got involved. Like, you can't be mad about it. Like,
they're just not ready for that level.
Take that L or whatever you want to call it.
They're not ready for that level that you're on.
Right.
So be upfront with whoever it is you're talking to. Hey, I know you and I have met each other and we've crossed paths in this lifetime. I understand that you may like me or I may like you, or we may like each other, or we may be interested in each other, even if it doesn't go as far as liking each other. We may be interested in each other, but I do have something going on a higher level with this person over here. And I need to be upfront with you about that, because if at any point I decide to push things further with this person over here, I need you to understand that.
Raising hand.
Go.
But, I do know, I just thought about this literally while she was talking. I do know that there are people, men, female, that you could tell them these things and they don't reciprocate that energy, or they just look past what you just said and they're kind of like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll still go for it and they'll get their feelings hurt. That does not fall on you.
It does not fall on you, but do know it does not fall on you at all if you're being genuine. But do know, if you're pulling and pushing that person to think that they do have a future with you further than friends, you are at fault. So there's two ways at that. If you're being upfront and genuine and that's not going to fall on you because you've been upfront and genuine, then fine, great. But if you're leading them on, still sleeping with them, still telling them things that grow further into relationships where they think, oh, she'll change, or oh, he'll pick me, or she'll not want that man, and she'll want me, or man or woman, or he'll want me, and in my past, I've had such a bad habit of staying with a guy or kept talking to a guy because I felt like he was going to see that I was worth it. And he was going to pick me over whatever he had out there. And granted, up until recently, because granted, we ain't going to talk about it right now. Don't worry about me and my relationship status. But up until recently, it's like, I don't have to prove my worth to anybody. If that man or that woman does not know that within meeting you and getting to know you, within the first 3 or 4 weeks, within the first month of talking to somebody, you kind of know what you want to do with somebody off of the first impressions and the things that they told you, or the things that they've shown you, or a combination of both. I'm not going to let nobody lead me on, and I'm not going to get my hopes up. Now, granted, if somebody wants you, they're going to be upfront with their intentions. I know.
Okay, girl. She said...
Anywho,
I know.
To the next point. Defining just friends. The danger in not being upfront and finding just friends are the fact that feelings can get involved and misconstrued.
Wait.
And if you're not upfront and genuine, you can tarnish original friendships.
I agree with that 1,000%.
Like, the worst thing you could do is...
And it sucks because there could be a moment where, like, let's just say, it can be a girl, that's what I'm saying, it's from everybody. It could be, like, you're in a friendship and one person's really getting, like, these feelings for you and you don't even know until they start talking to you, like,
you like me?
What?
Whoa, wow.
So it gives out, if you don't stop it in its tracks right then and there and say, look, you just my brother, you just my sister, like, you want my friend. I don't see you in that light. Thank you, but I don't see you in that light. And you don't, at that point, it's just the ball's in the air. You don't know if it's gonna be awkward or it's gonna be cool. But at least you have a clean conscience and you did what you gotta do.
Right. And please do not let relationships get tarnished. Like,
it sucks.
The conversation sucks to have with somebody and be like, hey, I really don't like you like that, but I do think you're a great person. Now, granted, that may just be a lesson in life where they need to understand that that's just where the two of you are. And y'all, we needed a wine break because we had to refill. And next time we gotta get 2 bottles.
I know, now we know.
It's cool. It's fine. So yeah, don't let the relationship get tarnished between somebody you really care about. Now, granted, within time and as that person grows, if they don't understand that you just want to be friends at first,
that's on them.
That is on them, but they'll grow past it. Like, and give it some time. Don't right. If they don't, I'll holler at you. But
hit me up when you do.
Right. Eventually, time will pass and they'll understand that person was really just being upfront and genuine and honest with me, and that's what we want people to do. Be upfront, genuine, and honest. I will never, again, because I did make the mistake, like in the past, in my earlier 20s, granted, I'm about to be 29 this year on National Keesh Day, July 12th. In my younger days, before 25 years old, I have let a few guys on, and I regret it. Like, they're like 2 of the guys in my past, only
and
2.
They become like flies, like, leave me alone, but just like, bitch, you caused this. You caused
Okay, there are 3 of those. But 2 of the guys in my past that don't tie into that person, because I did have 2 of those. No, 3 of those. But 2 of the guys in my past, they were great men. And I wasn't ready for what they were bringing to the table. And mind you, both of them are married now, and they are great guys.
And good for them.
Good guys, great for them. Like, they both have full families, and I fully support everything and anything that they do. I love all of their pictures. Like, their wives are beautiful. They are amazing people. Their families are beautiful. Amazing families, amazing careers. Whoop, whoop, they got it. But when I was younger, I was not mature enough to handle that. Yeah, that's okay. I was not mature enough to think, okay, Keisha, tell them that you just want to be friends. No, I was like, okay, the connection is bomb. Keep it going. See where it goes. No, that's toxic behavior.
Wait, pause. Because when you're saying, like, okay, like, let's just see where it goes, that's what I'm saying. A lot of friendships with men, they do end up that way unless you don't stop in the forefront from the very, very beginning. I'm talking about super straight from the beginning. So there is nothing wrong with you, me personally thinking, there is nothing wrong with you seeing where something goes if you feel like there's some type of attraction. I don't expect for myself or the other person to be like, I'm so drawn to this woman, I just want to talk to just this woman, because that's not realistic if you think about it.
Granted, I don't know. I've been not realistic in the past. And I've been like, me and you start talking, we got this vibe. Scratch all them off your list.
You're my boyfriend.
Right, you want me in.
I didn't think like that.
Period.
But sis was like that. But it's okay.
But that's okay. Things don't work like that. Like, you gotta.
Now that we grown.
Right. Now that we grown and then got these 22 inches of hair, you gotta, and even before the 22 inches, you gotta know that you gotta be more mature in your thinking. Yeah, you gotta be realistic. More mature in your thinking. Like I said, I made that mistake. I didn't know what I wanted in life, and that was the problem. Figure out what you want in a mate.
Makes everything so much better.
Yeah, so that way when somebody comes up with a just friends conversation, you know that it's going to be just friends. Stop them in their tracks before it gets to being toxic or
just a waste of time. Really, that's what it comes down to.
Right.
Waste of time. It's a waste of time for you because to the other person, they're trying to figure you out to do whatever their intentions are. But to you, you already know what you want, but you didn't voice yourself, so it's a waste of your time, realistically. So
man, say bigger waste. Now,
so
the next danger in misdefining, is that a word? Undefining? Misdefining. Not defining correctly. Undefining?
I don't know. Yeah, we're going to figure it out.
The next danger in not defining just friends correctly is having mixed vibes or... Yeah,
mixed vibes. That's the thing, and it can happen. You can really be kicking it with someone like super just innocently, and it just be that, and y'all could both be in a loop where y'all kind of like, I don't know if I like this person. Maybe I do. Let me hang out with this person.
Right.
Let me flirt a little more. And you don't know because maybe it's that person. There's another person talking to you, and that does not make you a hoe or anything like those things.
And that's where adult conversation comes in. Even if you're not an adult and you're watching my podcast, that's where serious and genuine conversation comes in. Hey, I see we're hanging out and we're having these actions or these words feelings. Or these feelings. Let's talk about them so that we don't end up. And
it's awkward.
Page. It's awkward. It is awkward, but
at any
necessary.
Age. You know, it's awkward at any age because you know what? You may be talking to someone that you're the same. Look, like we said, she's 28. I'm 29. We're super honest with our age. You could be talking to we could be talking to someone that's older, and we could be the mature ones in the situation. And it's not talking down on the opposite sex. You don't know. It could be the other way around. It's gonna sometimes it's an awkward conversation, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it could be a mutual conversation and it'd be okay, but it's a conversation that needs to be had.
The conversation is going to be awkward, may or may not be, but it is going to be necessary.
Right.
And that's what makes relationships, whether it's friendships, significant others, family, not that family should be doing anything.
Soul ties, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it, that's what makes any level of relationship on any level of anything make sense. And I'm not talking about family. Let me scratch that because that's not family.
We didn't say that.
Not family. But any relationship on any level of anything, significantly, that's what makes understanding happen. Now, another danger is once you define the just friends, make sure you're sticking to that. And if you ever feel like you don't want to be just friends with somebody, make that vocal and make your actions match and make sure that's what you want. Because the worst thing you could do is be like, hey, okay, so I know we said we were just friends, but I'm kind of falling for you, and woo, 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 blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, okay, bet, so let's be more than that. But you're like, no, but wait, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
So it could be two ways. It could be that what she just said, where you're kind of like basically like messing with someone's head, where you know that this person has more than just friends feelings, and you're unsure of what that is.
Right.
So you need to be sure, and if you're not sure, then just leave that person alone for now, and just tell them like, right now I'm not sure what I feel, so I'm just gonna just take a step back.
Make sure
and there can always be the other person, the person that doesn't have any feelings, that's cool with it, and you're the person that's kind of like, well, I'm not sure. I think I do have feelings for you. Da 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 da. Then you need to take a step back and be like, well, since I know you don't want to be anything more than friends, let me just cut you off for a little bit and just figure out myself.
Right, now listen, know what you want. And know the difference between somebody trying to keep you on a leash and keep you around versus somebody actually wanting to be with you. Make sure their words and their actions match and trust your gut. Because I've had a man that his words was like, Keisha, I want to be with you. And his actions was like, Keisha, I want to be with you. But at the same time, he had a wife of 24 years, a mistress of 17 years, girlfriend number 1, and I was girlfriend number 2. So make sure you do not make that mistake.
And that's on that.
Don't fall for the okeyoke too. Like don't let somebody string you along.
I agree. Listen, I've been through my share of things. We ain't gonna talk about nothing, but I'm just saying I've been through my share of things in my life, and I feel like if you feel like it's worth it, and that sounds dumb to say, if you feel like it's worth it, then girl, just stick around. No. But know your worth, stand your ground, say what you have to say what you need to say, not what you want to say, but what you need to say. And if that person reciprocates it, then they reciprocate it. But yeah, I mean, like she just said, like you need to know your worth as a human being in general, not as a woman, not as a man, just in general. As a human being, know your freaking worth.
Right.
And you know what you can tolerate, you know what you can't tolerate, and that's just on that. Like,
and know not your breaking point, but know your tolerance level. Like,
okay, and don't go past this. It's because you are man, nothing. I don't want to say just this, but just don't let it affect your mental. Don't hold on to something that's not something that affects your mental.
Don't ever beat a dead horse. Cause
she's so country. Don't ever beat a dead horse.
Don't beat a dead horse. Ain't no point in it. My mama used to tell me, shout out to y'all's favorite senior citizen, Miss Susie. My mom used to always tell me, don't beat a dead horse. When I had my first heartbreak in high school, my first love chose another girl over me. I was crying in the backseat of the car. I was crying in the backseat of the car coming from church. My mom was like, let this be the last night you shed a tear. Cry all you want to tonight. But tomorrow morning when you wake up, don't beat a dead horse. Meaning, don't like make somebody do something or try to make somebody do something. Don't make somebody try to change their mind. Don't make somebody sway your way. No. Don't give your energy to beat a dead horse. A dead horse ain't getting up. Ain't nothing you can do. Move on. Better yourself, be great, move on. And make sure you're doing just that. That's the biggest revenge to me.
Period.
If somebody says they don't want me or if somebody shows me that they don't want me, the best thing I can do is better myself, move forward, and show them that I'm the catch that they didn't catch. Like, you fumbled me, baby. Time to go.
And you know what? No.
We're going to call you back.
I'll call you back. There's just things that just don't need to be talked about. I'll call you back.
That's for another episode. Now, to end this episode, I don't know what this purple thing is right here. We're gonna, whatever.
It's that. What are you talking about?
Oh, wait. Y'all can't see the purple thing. It's the button on my phone. If y'all
I just spit my drink on my hair.
She's new here. If y'all been seeing me,
I'm laughing at her.
If y'all been seeing me play with this purple thing, it's the button on my phone that you guys will never be able to see. So that's just the error in.
Why you were doing this
right.
earlier.
That's just I moved in front of it and everything. That's the error in the visual. Don't worry about it.
That's the Keisha drink.
And if you're listening via audio and you want to see what purple dot I was. Imaginary dot that you guys can't ever see that I thought I could see.
Please,
it's the play and pause button on
her phone.
Right on my phone, because I use the app Viva Video to sponsorship promo. I use the app Viva Video for my visual podcast recordings.
She likes a lot. Like I already downloaded it, but I'm gonna use it now.
I edit my things on there, and then on my MacBook Pro I use Final Cut Pro, and it's great. So anywho, matter of fact, I think that's the end of the episode. We're going to cut off this episode titled Defining Just Friends.
And I hope that you really got some, understanding from it. And if you didn't, send some messages or some comments to Keesh and let her know what you think.
Right, and we're always here to respond. Like I said, Miss Cristina, Miss Chris, is going to be a regular on my show now. Because for those of y'all who have not caught up, I'll be moving back to Texas, but I'm moving to Houston, Texas instead of Dallas, Fort Worth, from New York. And so Miss Chris is in Houston, and I'm moving back to Houston, whatever. So we're gonna be doing a lot of these kicking it with Keesh and Chris episodes. Keesh and Chris, because they're hilarious.
Because it's a vibe, okay?
It's a vibe. So, anywho, my name is Keisha Carter. You kicked it with Keesh. Thank you for kicking it with me, and we'll see you later.
I don't have a slogan, so yeah.
Follow her. Follow her on Kicking It.
Follow me.
Kicking It. Follow her on It's Missy and Skin by Chris. Subscribe to my YouTube and anything that you can subscribe to, and my or follow me on Instagram at InstaKeish, and my Facebook is Keisha Carter. My Twitter is InstaKeish. My Venmo is InstaKeish. I'm just playing.
Snapchat.
Whatever. Thank you for kicking it with Keesh, and we'll holler at you. Kick it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.